Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Put your hand up if you were sad to see Harriet or Ronnie go. Not me. The Joey Show. Love Island episode 25, and Joey Essex has been a skis bag fuckwit once again. So, as we know, the night before, Joey took Jessie up to the terrace after specifically sitting Grace down and saying, I haven't done anything wrong, I'm not sneaking around behind your back. So he took her up to the terrace, told her to sit on the floor so that nobody would see, kissed her, came back down and told her not to tell anybody. Very unsneaky behaviour. Joey made Jessie some coffee, and then out of the absolute goodness of his heart, he decided to also make Grace a green tea. But when he brought it in, Grace wasn't having it. She's like, why didn't he bring me mine first? She sat it out in the hall, and she's like, take yourself to fuck, Joey. Jessie heard Grace saying to the girls that he told her that she was first priority, so why was she bringing her coffee? And if she finds out that they kissed last night, then she's never going to speak to him again. And Jessie's in the hall and she's like acting shocked. But let's be honest, she already knew what was going on between them, so she wasn't really shocked, was she? Like, she kind of knew what she was doing.
He's the problem. I get that, but I just think like it is disrespectful, and I'll be real with you. Like, as a girl, I wouldn't have kissed him knowing the situation. Well, I thought you.
After I posted that clip yesterday, I said that Grace has obviously got short-term memory loss because she done worse to Sam. She kissed him in front of everybody and then slept with him in the hideaway. And a lot of people don't think that Grace is in the wrong whatsoever. A lot of people think that Grace didn't do anything wrong because they were previously seeing each other and they had feelings for each other, but they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. And there was absolutely no need for the way Joey treated Sam. Like, he literally told her, oh, my head's not going to turn, I've only got eyes for you. And he wasn't showing her affection or kissing her or anything, but he was feeding her the lines. Do you know what I mean? He just wanted her to stay interested in him so that he could stay in the show till the end. And then as soon as somebody came in that he liked, he went like that. And that's exactly what Sam said would happen. Not only that, but as I've discussed in a previous video, when Grace came in, Sam knew exactly what was going to happen. She says, look, I'm happy for you to crack on with her. And she went outside and slept in the day beds. And Joey had the actual audacity to come out and say, oh, you're acting pathetic, what are you doing? And when she said, well, you're obviously going to like get back together or whatever. And he says, oh, just because we've got a history doesn't mean we're going to rekindle. What happened literally the next day? He was sitting kissing her in front of everybody. And then he was like, oh, you don't want to sleep in that single bed, do you? Oh, we should go into the hideaway. And Grace knew exactly what she was doing, and she was sitting going, oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings or whatever, smiling. Do you know what I mean? And she's got an absolute fucking cheek to sit there and say to Jessie, oh, you knew what was happening or you knew the situation, I wouldn't have kissed him. No, she just fucking went into the hideaway with him. Honestly, it's a fucking cheek. And while many of us might have been in that situation, and we might have gravitated towards her ex, there was absolutely no need for him to treat Sam the way he did and just totally block her out as if she didn't exist. It was fucking disgusting. Now, while that's not specifically Grace's fault, let's be honest, she didn't do anything to stop it. So Grace took Joey for a chat and she's like, look, I'm not interested, I've got nothing more to say. And I hope she sticks to that, to be honest, because it's about time somebody in there actually took a stand against these fucking skis bags. So Eve came in to entertain the Islanders, and I don't really understand these episodes because I don't understand if they're paying the show to go in there for publicity or if the show is paying them. But it goes on for too long. But when she came in, I thought, oh, it must be Casa Moore next week, because I remember somebody came in before and asked the girls for a selfie and sent them away in the car. But one thing that I found out yesterday for the first time, because I didn't watch The Only Way is Essex and I've got no interest in Joey whatsoever, is that one of my friends in work told me that he's got a song, and I was like, I couldn't believe it, right? So I put it on, and I thought, why has nobody in the house ever mentioned this, or why they're not singing it to him? I'd be singing it to him all the time, and absolutely ripping the piss. But then, when Eve went away, I'd have got up, and I'd have been like, I'm going to sing my favourite song, or I'd have asked Joey to get up and sing his song. Like, it was so bad, like, I couldn't even believe it. But, just by chance, I was watching Unseen Bits last night, and they were talking about it, and I was like, why have I never heard of this before? And he was talking about, like, singing a new song, and then the voiceover guy was talking about reams of paper and how he doesn't understand how that's, like, sexy people. And I was like, oh my god, maybe they've, like, referred to it before, but I've just not noticed because I didn't even know that the song existed. So as we know, when the Islanders are having fun, something bad's got to happen. So they received a text telling them to go round the fire pit, and I was like, oh, last night they were asking the public to vote for their favourite couple, and I was like, oh no, this is so unfair. Like, Connor and Grace are definitely going to go, and it's just going to be the Samantha situation all over again. Joey's going to move on to his new toy, and then his ex is going to get fucked out the house and forgot about. And the night before, I was actually going to vote for Grace and Connor as my favourite couple, because I didn't want that to happen, even though I actually don't really like Grace that much, but I didn't want her to get evicted. So when the couples were standing up, I was like, oh my god, like, I really want Harriet and Ronnie to go. But the British public always let me down. Like, I have never got over Helen Wood winning Big Brother. For the life of me, I don't understand how such a bitch can win a reality TV show like that. So I just always think that the person that I want to win is get no chance. But then the time came. To add insult to injury, they got Jess to read out the text, and as we know, Harriet and Jess can't stand each other. So she was reading out and she was like, Harriet and Ronnie have been evicted for the island. And I was actually shocked. I actually went, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. I fucking hated both of them. And I was so happy that they were going. And then when they went into the bedroom, Harriet was like, oh, this is obviously because of Ronnie's actions. And I'm like, she is so fucking oblivious as to how much a fucking hook she is. Honestly, is there anybody out there who actually likes Harriet? Or do you know what, I take that back, because there is somebody left a comment on my YouTube video, and they were saying that she's always honest to people's faces, and how she's just a young girl, and like, people shouldn't be saying these things about her and all that. And I actually was going to make a response video. I don't know if they've deleted the comment or what, but I can't find it now. So there is obviously Harriet fans out there somewhere. But when she actually says, oh, this is because of Ronnie's actions, and you know how much I hate Ronnie, I can honestly say that I don't think it was because of Ronnie, I think it was because of her. But let me know what you think. Who did you want to see go? Are you happy that Ronnie and Harriet went, or is there somebody else that you'd just love to see the back of? So tonight is Casa Amor, and I hope they don't put any more celebrities in there. I just want normal people. I've got no doubt whatsoever that Joey's going to hop on his next cute blonde with a functioning vagina, and Jessie's going to get a taste of her own medicine, even though technically she's not done anything wrong compared to Grace. And let me know what you thought of last night's episode, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.